Howdy, Possum Patty here. And you know what? I went down to the magical basement and I carried up a big box full of old wrapping paper, tissue paper, old Christmas cards and stickers, and everything you can think of, ribbons, all kinds of Christmas journaling ephemera and winter journaling ephemera. And I brought the box up. So I was just sitting here joyfully journaling in my caravan shaped December journal when I realized that I had been tagged. I was tagged by Jilly Bean, Jill over at the Jilly Bean studio with hashtag tag your turn. I believe this was started quite a while ago by Carrie at the Paper Monkey. Now I know Carrie, and she has been tagging people who have been tagging other people, I guess, who are tagging other people, and it got to Jill, and then Jill tagged me. So all I have to do is make a tag and, a tag to put in my journal and then tag somebody else in turn. So I was looking around the room for a little inspiration and I'm like, well, what can I do? Jill made some wonderful trifold whimsical houses. Love, love, love. Let me tell you, they were wonderful. So I'm looking around the room and, well, let me take you back there and show you where I got the inspiration to make the tag that I'm going to make for a hashtag tag your turn. Come on along. So we're going to move past the table and go past our trolls and pixies and a rag doll and over towards the fairies and their little fairy corner. And as you can see, Ruthie Rose over here, beautiful Angela Rose, and a crazy Maggie Rose over here, all working on their journals. Well, if you go a little bit further past the mess on this table, you can see all the things that I have on my window ledge. And you may remember this little shelf full of fairy journals that I got at the flea market. And there's my little possum that was gifted to me, and my little stone unicorn that was gifted to me, and my little fairy sleeping on a flower that was gifted to me. And you may recognize these characters over here. But in this corner is a little Christmas chest that opens up. And thinking about the trifold houses that Jill made, I was like, ooh, I can make a card that opens up like this little chest. Oh, look, the fairies are working on a Christmas journal. I don't think it's done yet. When it's finished, I'll show it to you. It's just a simple little journal, I know. Oh, look. Yeah, I think they'll fill it up with some fun, colorful, seasonal images. Let me put that back for now in case they want to work on it later. So I was thinking about this chest and the doors that open like that. And I was thinking, oh, I can make a journal card. And the doors could open up just like that. Sort of like what Jill was doing, but differently. So let's go back to the table. Okay, so back at the table. So I showed you the chest, and I'm thinking, what would be the easiest way? Take a picture of the chest, print it out on some cardstock. Okay, did that. Now, I'm thinking if I take a knife and slice it this way, then I can fold these back and I'll have two doors that open, which means I need a paper on the, underside. So I think the first thing I'm going to do then is look for some paper to be the back. And maybe some paper to put inside these doors also, because they're going to be opening and I don't want them to be white on the back. And let's see, we got some Christmas tree theme going, we got a snowman theme going, so maybe I'll stick with something like that. Well, I took out a bunch of papers, and the first one I saw that attracted my eye was this one, because I like sort of the rusty red berries and the green, and I thought that might look nice inside here. And then this would kind of go with that one, the brown, the red, and the green. And I kept going, and I found these snowmen, and I like these snowmen because it's crackled. It's almost like a wood crackly finish, and this is like distressed looking. I thought that might be fun, and then I kept going, and I found this one, and I was like, oh man, I really love this one. The deep colors, because the greens and the red on his hat are very deep, very rich. And I thought this would be really nice to put in the closet. Now, to put on the doors, I might put these presents, but I'm not too sure about them yet. I might not. I might, and then again, I might not. Or, I can put this on the back of the closet and put these on the doors. When you open it up, this will show. There's an idea. Sometimes you just have to talk yourself into an idea. Okay, paper engineering. So I'm going to cut this out. And I want to cut this, but I really would love to keep these legs. But it's going to make this part kind of flimsy here. So maybe the backup paper needs to be showing down here, or I could put a different paper back here. All right, what would you do? What would you do? I know, you would think about it while you cut this out, right? So that's what I'm going to do. So we had a bit of a storm Sunday night into Monday. And whenever the wind blows over 20 miles an hour, our electricity goes out. I believe our electricity is run by candle power. So any breeze that's strong enough to blow out a candle is strong enough to knock out our power. And the power company never got back to me on, whether it was a branch down or a wire down or something. And usually they do that. So I'm not sure what's going on. So I was out for a while, so I didn't get too much done. I didn't get my video made. But that's okay. This is going to be a giant tag. I think I'm going to make a really large tag. But I don't think there's any rules about large or small or how many you make. So I was so excited about getting tagged. And so I put the hashtag in so I can see how many people had already been tagged. And oh my goodness, there was like 30 or 40 people who've already been tagged. And a lot of people that I know. And I've already watched some of their videos. So I said, well, that's cool. But now who am I going to tag? So let's see. That's going to be too big. This is going to be one big giant thing. Well, I'll have to cut this down a little bit. All right, we're going to cut this down. thinking, Helen at Moss Cottage. All right, Helen at Moss Cottage, let me know. I did not see your name on the list, but that doesn't mean you haven't been tagged already. So Helen at Moss Cottage, let me know if you will be willing to do any kind of a tag. No pressure, no rush, and just put the hashtag tag your turn and make a tag, any kind of tag you want to make, and then tag somebody else and keep and let's keep it going. See, I like that. It kind of looks like there's some wallpaper back there, but maybe I should ground this. Ground it so like it's sitting on the floor, and then I could take a little off the top there. Oops. There is a lot on the table because, like I said, I took so many things up from the basement and I was just going through them and having fun. I was like, oh, I can put that in my journal. I started piling things everywhere. All right, so that'll get glued down there, but not yet. First, we have to, I took out my cutting board, open the doors, and I gotta find my knife. And I'm just gonna make a straight cut across the top, like that, and one across the bottom. Trying to stay on the line, sort of, kind of, a little bit. And that's good. Now I'm gonna come down. I was thinking about just taking that little chest, putting it on the copier like that, but I realized it has these three-dimensional little doorknobs, so that wasn't gonna work. So then I just took a picture of it. And that is working just fine. Oh, okay. All right, now these are gonna open, and I should score this, I guess. I'm just gonna score this just a little bit, make it easier to fold. I just have this little tool from the Dollar Tree. Got a little ball on it, and I'm not gonna use a scoreboard or anything. I'm just gonna put a little crease there like that. And fold this back. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just score it a little bit. Fold it back. Got my fancy bone folder here. Press these down. Okay, let's see. I want to put something on the inside of the doors, and then I gotta measure so there's a different color there. So let me cut some paper and I'll be right back. Okay, I glued the paper on the inside of the doors, and then I decided to not go with the presents. I thought maybe they were a little too large, I don't know, but I'm really loving this paper. So I cut another piece this size, and I love that. And now I've got to glue this down on here. So I was going through the hashtag tag your turn list, and I was like, you know, there were so many of them. there are several, oh, a bunch. Like, I don't know these people. So now I'm so excited to discover some new channels. I can go and watch their channel. If you don't have, you know, a little chest to take a picture of and you'd like to make something like this, I'm sure you can find a image online or just make one up. Basically, you got a rectangle and cut some doors and open it up. It doesn't really even have to be the picture of a chest, does it? No, it doesn't. No, it does not. I need to put two little knobs, I guess. Now, I guess you can put a picture in here. You can put a journaling card in here, a little space to write on. But I'm going to give it an extra support by putting that there, like that. I took a little green ink and I just tried to distress this white edge a little bit, because this is distressed anyway, the chest. I think it could be really cute. It's a little large to be a tag. This is, my little ruler was here a minute ago. Here it is. So this is about 8 inches. I'm thinking something that's about 4 inches, 2 by 4. 2 inches by 4 inches would be perfect for a tag. And this is more like 4.5 by 8. But that's okay. This is the prototype. This is just a prototype. First time I've made one. And I was trying to think of what I can do that would be a little bit different. Okay, I'm going to put some glue on the back. This is a big area, so I'm going to put some glue stick on here. Like that. And then I'm going to put some tacky glue. I think some people made little tags and some people made like a medium tag. And like I was telling you, Jill made a trifold tag. Well, if you make a trifold tag, then that winds up being a little larger too, right? And I probably could have left it just like this. But you know me, I just can't follow directions. It's kind of cute though. I'm really loving it. Oops, don't do that. Let it dry, let it dry. Okay, what can I put on there for little knobs? I got out my bucket of bling. My bucket of bling. And I was looking for something that wasn't sparkly, because this is a little bit more of a vintagey, distressed look piece. But I found these half round pearls, and the green, it might be just the right kind of shade to go with this, because I didn't want anything too sparkly. So I think I'm just going to put 2 right there. Now I have a red, but I thought the red is, well, actually, let me look. The red's not too bad. I could do 1 red, 1 green. Why not? When you can't decide, use both. Red and green, right? Perfect. Put a little dot of glue right there. Put this on top. So what was I saying? Oh, I know, I keep distracting myself. Yeah, so I'm so excited. There's all these new names on the list for hashtag tag your turn, that I can go watch their videos and see what they've done and check out their styles. Yes, I do like that. Okay, so now I'm going to let these dry, and I have an idea what to do on the inside, but it's going to take me a while. So I think what I'll do is end it here and let those dry. And then I'll come back in the next video and show you what I'm putting on the inside and how I'm going to do that. And I'll show you what I've been putting in my Christmas caravan. And I'll show you what I've been putting in my Just Because Slow Stitch journal. And we'll have another little chat. So don't forget to check out the hashtag Tag Your Turn. So many wonderful folks are participating and I'm so excited. I want to go check them out and see what they've made. So thanks for coming along today and happy junk journaling. Bye bye.